It's time to unbox the Crosstour CT9000 4K Action Cam. Hi and welcome again to Tech It Out, and to this, the first part of the unboxing and review of the Crosstour CT9000 4K Action Cam. Before I start, full disclosure, I actually bought this in the Black Friday sales using my own money on my own private account, nothing to do with Tech It Out at all, to replace my Sony, which I gave away to my nephew to do some vlogging on. I bought it, as I said, of my own money, and a week later Crosstour sent a customer survey or customer satisfaction email to me saying how was it and was there any problems, anything they needed to help me with, which I thought was very nice of them. Not many companies actually do that. Unfortunately though, of course, as you saw in the video of the mailbag, I hadn't actually unboxed it yet. So I wrote back to them and said I'm actually going to unbox it soon and I'll be making a video review. I'll send them a link to it. And they offered to send me this, which is an item which goes with it. And this was sent to me for free, but under no obligation. I don't have to give them a good review for it or anything like that. No payments were made. It's simply an add-on for this to review at the same time. So as I said, full disclosure, I bought it with my own money. All my views in this video are my own, not influenced at all by Crosstour or indeed the free gift they sent me. So let's get on then with the unboxing, and we'll unbox the camera first and then we'll come back to the other item next. It's a pretty nondescript but quite a nice quality box, I suppose. Nothing much on it. A few little bits and pieces on the back there giving the item's specifications, but apart from that, nothing really to show on the box. Very minimalist. I do like minimalist, I must admit. So let's get it open. Thank you for choosing Crosstour. That's nice. Again, they seem to be a very nice company to deal with. First up then, on the very top, you have the booklet with all the instructions. And what's this? A support card as well. Oh, I better put my finger over that. And I suppose that's there if I need support for the camera. So these are not some fly-by-night company. They seem to be very much into the customer support side of things. Of course, though, that goes off, as everything else does, to the drawer of obscurity. Next in the box, we have the camera itself. And I'll put that to the side for a moment to see what else is in the other box there. We'll just put that down there. And we'll take the final box out and we'll move this one to the side. So inside this box you have accessories which come with the camera. So inside here we have a mount cradle, if I get that out. So you can mount the camera to a tripod. So you've got the little screw there to mount it to the tripod, and then that clips onto the camera, and you can actually mount it either way up as well. So you can mount it hanging, so it's held from above, or mount it as usually is on a tripod from below. So that's very nice. That's the mounting frame. You have an underwater lens, a flat lens, so that you don't get distortion. So that's nice. You have several pieces of Velcro. This is a... There we go. For fixing it to various things. And if I get them all out, there's also a strap there. And another strap there. You've got two straps, two pieces of Velcro, and when I come to actually the review itself, we'll go through exactly what all these are for. So inside this bag then, you've got a body clip. So with this one, you connect it to the back of the camera. I think it connects to this as well, if I remember rightly. And then you can clip it to your body, and you can use it as a POV camera if you're walking around doing vlogging, and you can see what's going on around you without actually having to hold the camera. That's nice. Then inside here you've got some Ziploc ties. All that Velcro is shedding there. You have got a wire, retaining wire, some double-sided tape, and a lens cloth in there. So I won't take it all out of there. Here we have one of the two batteries that come with it, and that's very nice. You've got a little tab on there, so you don't have to fiddle trying to pull the battery out. You can actually just pull the tab out and the battery will come out. That's one of the batteries. You then have a bar mount, so you can mount it to a bicycle or any other bar for filming. Of course the camera fits onto the top there, just like a GoPro. You put the screw in and you can angle it whatever angle you want, either way, and angle the camera of course. So you got that. It's not short of parts, is it? Well, you got another strap. Okay, another strap with Velcro. So I'll put that with the other straps. Now we've got a USB lead. And this is a micro USB to standard type A. That's for charging and for transferring files. You got the second of the batteries. So you got the two batteries there. And these batteries, Li-ion batteries, I'm trying to see what power rating, 3.7 volt Li-ion battery, 1050 milliamp hours. So quite a nice battery. They say it's up to 90 minutes of filming time. I'm not sure that that is in 4K or in 1080p, but either way it's 90 minutes, which is quite a long time. Most videos take about half an hour, or you're switching it off and on. So now you've got some stick-on mounts to mount it to, say, a bicycle helmet or some other item that you might want to stick it onto. So you've got two of them. One is slightly curved, I think. Looks like it's, yeah, that one looks slightly curved, and that one is flat. This is going to take some time, I think. Right, in this box we've got another mount. In this bag, I should say, we've got another mount. Oops, this one broke, never mind. I'll find a little bag to put it all in anyway. So you got the mount there. And we're nearly there. We got the remote control, and we'll look at that more when we actually look at the review of the camera and it in use and some sample footage. But you can start and stop the camera remotely. So if you got it set up somewhere to do some remote filming, say a walk into shot or something like that, you can walk away, press the record button, then walk into shot and do your commentary. So a very good item. Again, usually you have to pay extra for all this stuff, but all of this comes with the camera. I dread to think what GoPro would charge for half of this. Probably a small fortune. In this bag then, we have yet another mount. Not exactly sure what that one is for. Any ideas? Suppose it connects to that one perhaps, and then slides into them. I think I'm right. Maybe it doesn't even, no, it goes in that way of course. So that slides into them, and that fits on there. Or does the camera? No, camera fits on there. So I'm not sure. You tell me in the comments below. Yet another mount, similar to the last one. So now we've got two of these. One is slightly longer than the other. And yet another mount. Okay. So what's the difference with this one? Ah, I see, it's a different angle. This one is at a right angle to the other two. So you've got a long, a short and a right angle. And then finally, in this bag, if I can get it open, we got two further mounts, and that one looks like it goes onto a camera stand of some sort, and that one for screwing into one. So you got a male and a female version for mounting it to a stand. So okay then, so that's all the accessories, and yes, it's quite a few to be going on with. We'll need the battery, so I'll pull that one out. The Velcro is still shedding a bit, so that's all the accessories. Bit of a jumble, but never mind. So back to the camera then. So here's the camera, and it comes with a waterproof case and yet another mount already attached to the waterproof case, and this is the type that slips into these, so you can actually mount it to your helmet or so on. And it's 30 meters rated, so you can go underwater up to 30 meters. Perhaps you're filming some fish on a coral reef on your holiday or something. It's safe in salt water as well as fresh water, I believe, and it's fully enclosed. You've got your various buttons and controls through the outer plastic. So now then, you lift up the top there, pull that off, very similar to the Sony system actually, and then the back should just flip down, and the camera itself comes out. Now there are a lot of cameras very similar to this on the market. This is actually the top of the line Crosstour version, the CT9000, with a 16 megapixel camera, and it has a larger screen on the back as well. It's also wireless. It has micro SD and micro HDMI out on that side. You have the main mode button, the OK button on the top, and the menu buttons on the side, as well as the microphone. And then on the bottom you have the little flap into which you place your battery. So you take one of the batteries, slide it in, and flap back on. Done. And then you can put it into one of the various mounts. I believe this goes in this way, is it? Maybe not, the other way around. Okay, so it goes in that way. So there you go, it's in that mount, and then you can clip it in to your stand or your tripod, or onto your body mount or one of the other mounts. So very easy, nothing difficult about that, very straightforward. You've got a little bit of film over the main camera there, and then is there a film on the back? Can't see one. Yes, there is. So let's take that off as well. There we go. And that's all done. So that's the unboxing done with. Now, as I said, there is one other item that they sent to go along with this, and if I get hold of that, we can unbox that at the same time. So let's put that there and bring this back in. So this is the other item that they sent me. I'll just unzip it. And again, in a nice little Crosstour box. And this is like a selfie handle, but it's a float-in hand grip. So it goes particularly with the waterproof underwater filming enclosure. And if you, for instance, drop it for some reason, perhaps a shark attacks you, then you can actually recover your camera because it'll float up to the top instead of going under the water to the very bottom of the sea, or if you're filming on a boat or whatever, or indeed over a river and you drop it, instead of it going to the bottom, it will of course float to the top. There's some more instructions in there. So again, off to the drawer of obscurity with them, and then you have the little screw there to screw it on, and the actual handle is hollow, is air inside. Quite a nice rubber grip on it as well. It's not too big, it's very, very light. It has an arm strap with an adjuster on it, so if you are doing underwater shots, you can adjust that up. When the shark attacks, you drop it and you swim away, and you don't have to go searching for it on the surface of the water. But if, of course, the shark bites your arm off, then it'll float up and take your hand with it, which will be handy for sewing it back on. So that's it for now. That's the first part of the video, the unboxing of the Crosstour 4K Action Cam. And join me for the next part, where I'll talk about the specifications, and we'll have some actual footage from the camera itself to see how it handles both 4K Quad HD and 1080p as well. For now though, thank you for watching.